Vanderpump Rules star, ally Lewber has broken her silence on her split from James Kennedy. The two had allegedly gotten into a physical fight, which led him to get arrested. Now she is speaking up about the status of their relationship. Keep reading for more details. When James Kennedy and Rachel Leviss called off their engagement, it was very hard for both of them. Yet he moved on quite quickly with ally Lewber. She seemed down to earth and a calming person in his life. Unfortunately, just like Rachel, she struggled with his drinking and when he would get out of hand. They did end up moving in together, and James was ready to start a life with her. She was not at the point where she wanted kids and a wedding, but she was happy with James all the same. Her passion was astrology, and she focused on that. Vanderpump Rules was supposed to return for season 12, but was put on hiatus. Production wanted to give the cast time to live their lives and get new drama so they could come back with more than Scanduval. The show ended up getting rebooted with an entirely new cast, and the OGs were kicked to the curb. James did not take it well, and on December 10th, he was arrested. He allegedly picked up and threw his girlfriend to the ground. That was presumed to be ally. For his exes, Kristen Doubt and Rachel Leviss, this was validation that he had been violent all along. Many wondered what would happen with him and ally Lewber. She was seen moving items from their home. Finally, she spoke out on the same day all of the charges against James were dropped. She made it clear, via her Instagram story, that he did not hurt her, but also stated the two were no longer together. Furthermore, ally explained the crux of the fight stemmed from him drinking again. It seems she just wants respect and privacy as of now. James Kennedy was not charged, and that has made ally Lewber happy. Fans were not satisfied and felt that he needed rehab, as alcohol has been the issue with all of his relationships. James needs intensive rehab and therapy. He should never touch alcohol again, and he should really work on his anger. Maybe he should take a step back from the spotlight, stay single, and really take care of himself. As for how they felt about ally and James breaking up, they were happy it was over, but sad for the former couple. More so, they were upset it would not play out on television. Kinda sad we're not gonna see this talked about on camera at all, so they did officially break up. Wow. Good for her, but I feel sad for them both. James doesn't deserve her after months of speculation and the lingering shadow of reality TV drama. Ally Lewber, the former girlfriend of Vanderpump Rules star James Kennedy, is speaking out about their highly publicized breakup. The dissolution of their relationship, which had once been seen as one of the most promising on the show, caught fans by surprise. What seemed like a fairy tale romance has now turned into a chapter closed, and Lewber is ready to share her side of the story. A relationship that captivated fans. James Kennedy, known for his wild antics and explosive personality on Vanderpump Rules, has always been a central figure in the show. His relationships, especially with fellow cast members, have garnered much attention, but it was his romance with ally Lewber that seemed to offer a new side to the DJ and reality TV star. For the first time in years, Kennedy was in a relationship that appeared stable, loving, and perhaps even a little more mature. Ally, a relatively private person, brought a calmness to Kennedy's chaotic world. Their relationship, which began in early 2022, quickly became a focal point of the show. Fans watched as the couple navigated their differences, personal struggles, and the intricacies of life in the public eye. From their adorable social media posts to their moments of vulnerability on screen, many hoped their connection would last. However, as is often the case with reality TV relationships, the pressures of fame, public scrutiny, and differing life paths seem to have taken their toll. Despite the hope that they might beat the odds, the couple's split was announced in late 2024, sending shockwaves through the Vanderpump Rules fanbase. Ally speaks out. Now, after months of silence, ally Lewber has broken her silence on the breakup, offering a candid look into the challenges she faced during her relationship with James Kennedy, and how she has come to terms with their separation. In an exclusive interview, Lewber reflects on the whirlwind romance and the painful process of parting ways. I think when you're in a relationship that is constantly under a microscope, it can be really difficult to keep your identity intact, she shares, her voice calm but tinged with emotion. I fell in love with James, but I also had to remind myself that I am an individual with my own goals and dreams, and as much as I wanted it to work out, sometimes things just don't align. For Lewber, the breakup was not an easy decision. It wasn't a dramatic, this is it moment, there was no yelling or animosity. It was more about realizing that we were growing in different directions, she explains. James and I shared so many beautiful moments together, but sometimes relationships evolve, and people change. It became clear to me that we were no longer the right fit for each other, and that was really hard to accept, the reality of dating a reality star. Being in a relationship with someone who lives much of their life in front of cameras and under public scrutiny comes with its own set of challenges. For Lewber, the most difficult aspect of dating a reality TV star like Kennedy was the constant invasion of privacy. People think they know you because they watch you on TV, but they only see what's edited and presented to them, she says. There's so much more to a person than what you see on screen, and it's exhausting to have your personal life dissected by millions of people. It can feel very isolating. While Kennedy's larger-than-life personality may have brought him attention and fame, Lewber admits that she often felt overshadowed by it. James is an amazing person, but I felt like I was losing myself in his world. I needed to focus on my own growth, both personally and professionally, and sometimes that's hard when you're always in the background, she explains. I realized that I needed to step away and take care of myself first. That's the hardest part, despite the challenges. Lewber insists that her breakup with Kennedy wasn't fueled by any major betrayal or conflict. Instead, it was a mutual understanding that their paths were diverging. We both wanted different things in life, she says. And as much as I love him as a person, sometimes love isn't enough to make a relationship work long-term, moving on and self-discovery. In the wake of the split, ally Lewber has been focusing on her own well-being. She has taken time to reconnect with her friends and family, and has even started a new chapter in her career. After the breakup, I took some time to step back and really focus on myself. I realized that I am allowed to put myself first, Lewber shares. It's been a journey of self-discovery. I've been working on finding my own voice and focusing on my passions outside of the relationship. I'm proud of the progress I've made. Her newfound sense of independence is a significant shift from the person she was when she first entered the relationship with Kennedy. When I first started dating James, I wasn't sure what I was looking for, but now I know what I need and what I deserve, she says with conviction. I'm not in a rush to be in another relationship. I want to take my time and make sure I'm with someone who truly respects and values me for who I am, not just for what people see on TV. Although their romantic relationship is over, Lewber insists that she and Kennedy have no ill will towards each other. We're still friends, and I wish him nothing but the best. He's a great person, and I'll always care about him, she says. But sometimes love just isn't enough, and that's okay. What's next for ally Lewber? As for what's next in her life, Lewber is embracing the unknown. She has big plans for her career, and is excited to see where this next chapter will take her. I have a lot of goals that I'm working toward, and I'm excited about what the future holds, she says, her smile returning. I've learned a lot from this experience, and I'm stronger for it. Whatever comes next, I'm ready for it. While fans of Vanderpump Rules may miss seeing Ally and James together, it's clear that ally Lewber is ready to forge her own path. As she moves forward with confidence and grace, she reminds us all that sometimes the most important relationship we can have is the one with ourselves. The journey may be challenging, but it's also filled with opportunity, growth, and the chance to create a future that is entirely her own. Please subscribe for my YouTube channel.